So now we talk about how to identify the pattern, the basics. Now I'm going to talk about the confluence, right? So basically, this confluence around here, we're going to use this one on your weekly time frame, daily time frame. I don't use much the touching EMA, um, even though they're on psychological level. But if you want to add it, just extra confluence, then that's gonna be on you in your journey. So basically, we know the area of interest. If the market have bullish trend, we have this three touches, something like that, then continue to go up, right? Or if you have a bearish trend, then let's say you have your head and shoulder, then you have a break here. Let's say, let's just add this one here. Something like that. Let's say something like that. Now you have a break here. So all you need to wait is something like a support, pullback to continue to go down, or a bearish trend, something like that, to continue to go down as well. Continue to go down. That is your area of interest. Now touching EMA. Let's say if this is the weekly or daily, then if your EMA is touching, then you could put down as a 5%. Um, let's say around the area of support, because we are buying here, right? Do you have that candlestick rejection? Make sure if it's weekly, then the weekly closure, or if you have a bullish, that will be pretty much good confluence. If you have a bullish, then that could be your very good confluence. You could put that as a 10% weekly or daily time frame. Rejection from previous structure point. So rejects previous structure point. Basically, if you have a bullish trend, when you have a higher low, this is your um, previous structure point here. So make sure if the price come back, make sure there's a rejection. Rejection meaning you have your doji here, and that's gonna be your weekly or daily closure candle. Right, very good example here on the USD. Right, we're gonna spot the rejection of the previous structure point. Let's say here on the daily time frame. You have your area of interest here. Are we rejecting the previous structure point? Yes, because this is your higher high, higher low, higher high. We have a break. Are we rejecting here? Yes. Good example too as well. Here, your bearish trend, lower low. Are we rejecting here? Do we have a daily closure? Which is yes. Right. That's going to be a good example of the structure point. So let's say here, price is trending up now. If we have this rejection here on the structure point, then to continue to go up, then that's going to be your structure point. Structure point meaning the recent price, let's say something like that. Structure point, this is the structure point. Continue to go up, then this is the structure point on the bullish trend. Bearish trend, if you have a lower high, lower low, this is the structure point when you have a rejection. This is the structure point when you have a rejection here. That's going to be the structure point around psychological level. So basically around psychological level, This is the big boys, big banks. Um, let's say the bank are trading every 500 of the market. Let's say 500 here. This is your round psychological level, and then just randomly drop. So found 59. That's gonna be your round psychological level. Let's say 15800. The next is 500. The next one is 15900. Every 500 of the market pips. Because let's say here every time that the hedge or the bank are trading every structure point, let's see here we have a structure point here, price rejected every time, right? So let's say here we have above, price are rejecting, price are rejecting, price are rejecting. So basically just another confluence of the market. Next one is the pattern. You guys already know if it's bullish, then another confluence. If it's bearish, another confluence. If you have a head and shoulder pattern, another confluence. Inverted and head and shoulder pattern, another confluence. On your 4 hour, pretty much the same thing. If it's touching the EMA, it's touching EMA, then another 5%. Right. Do you have your candlestick rejection? Yes. We already talked about that on your weekly and daily. Rejection from previous structure point. If there's a rejection around here, there's going to be another 10%. Pattern, are we bullish or bearish? Do you see a double top? Do you see a inverted head and shoulder? Um, that's going to be your um, confluence on your weekly, daily, 4 hour. And if there's any shift of structure, BOS, right? Break of structure. This is break of structure here. Now you have that engulfing, and that's going to be your another confluence to take the trade to go up. If it's bearish, if you have shift or BOS or CHOCH, then that's going to be your um, entry confirmation too as well, something like that. All right, so we're gonna use this confluence if we're gonna go to real candlestick um, market.